But it got worse and worse with time. It was not getting better, and they found out I have an inflammation of the thyroid, and it's permanent. Yes, hi, my name is Lina. I'm now 31 years old, and I'm half German, half Polish.
Okay, and you told me you had some health issues before. Can you tell me about them?
Yes. The sickness I was diagnosed with is called Hashimoto, and as far as I know, many women struggle with that. So I'm here to tell you and tell my story. I hope it will reach as many people as possible. When I was 14 or 15 years old, everything started so early already. I had a lot of emotional problems. I don't know, kind of getting a little bit depressed being 14, 15. But it was always an issue like, oh, she's in her teens and it will, no problem, it will disappear. So nobody really paid attention. But it got worse and worse with time. It was not getting better. And they found out I have an inflammation of the thyroid, and it's permanent. And it's once the thyroid will work, once not. People who have Hashimoto or any thyroid problems will know what I'm talking about. It goes along with very bad skin, weight problems. It's impossible to lose weight. I believe you don't really gain weight. I believe it's the detoxification process that your body, because I also have liver problems, and I'm not a drinker, but I have liver problems, the body is not able to detoxify in any way. The periods for women, for me, was very heavy, very painful. 7-8 days of just pain. Not possible to work or go to school or go to study without painkillers, for example. These are one symptoms. Yeah, and all that what they say, along with fatigue, I will not even mention, because this was for me normal, that I'm depressed, I'm slow, I have kind of brain fog. This is basic, normal. This is how I saw life, like with really like a head on, and just you see peace is not really in the world. Yeah.
And then, yeah, did you like take any medication or do anything?
Yes, I was so happy finding out it's Hashimoto, so for me it's okay, whatever it is, now I got something and it will be cured, right? This is what people think. Absolutely not. That started because even the doctor told me honestly that we don't know what to do. We have hormones that are, because the thyroid is producing hormones, obviously, we don't even really know what they do, because it's connected to your digestive system, to your mood. As we know, your mood is in your gut, so if you are not healthy there, you will be not happy. We will give you something like 10 gram, maybe 20, maybe 50, maybe 100, and we will see what will happen. This didn't sound really good to me. I'm not coming from a background in medicine. It's completely not my field, so I didn't know. And that time back, you don't question. If a doctor says that, you do it. Well, and they started to make their experiments on me, so I gained weight. Sometimes my hair was good, then it was falling out again. I was so sad again, and ups and downs. I tell it now so light and easy because it's a long time. I'm already 8 years of changing my life, 9 years now. But I even don't want to remember that time. But of course I know how it was. But it was
tough.
It was not good. You can't really do. You're not. I believe we as humans are born to be happy. And I had friends like this. I had friends. They say, I don't know what you mean. I mean, I wake up and I don't feel the world is grey and depressed. And I'm the only person that sees it like that. Okay, I live, I go to school, I do something, but I don't feel very good. And now I see it doesn't have to be like this, absolutely not. Now I understand it. But being in this, you can't even imagine what you can do. So you don't, how you know in this position? It's nobody's fault. They just don't know how it is.
And so for how many years did you suffer with this?
I think it already started when I was 14 or even earlier. Could be. Diagnosed I was with 16 or 17 years, and then till I was 23 it slowly started to change because I stopped to take any medication for any hormones for the thyroid. I just stopped. I don't know why. I just stopped it. I didn't want it. Then I had a personal thing, like my grandmother died, which was a very big event for me. She was the closest person of mine, so everything then started to change, and I started to make my own research, started to avoid wheat. That was the first point, and I'm super healthy. I thought, oh, now it's good. But it was just the beginning. What came after that, I just can say, please, if you have any issue, just think logically. Like for me, milk and wheat, these are things that causes and damage my gut and cause inflammation. We know that milk is really a booster for any inflammation, and this is an inflammation, so just try it, even for 2-3 weeks and see what happens.
So what was the turning point for you?
First, the death of my grandmother, being alone with myself and listening to my body. Avoiding those things and listening, seeing what happens to me. And really things start to change, getting more information, meeting with people, talking with people, seeing what it is for me.
And what did you change?
I changed all my lifestyle. People always say, yeah, stress, you can't live so stressful. This is also unfortunately true. I healed the best going to sleep with sunset. Even really 8 o'clock, I could sleep, and waking with sunrise 4-5 o'clock. I was living on a beach in a tent for a couple of months. It was like this.
And what about diet?
It goes along. If you have the calmness and don't eat in stress, you are also, as I say, I would avoid the highly inflammatory things like cheese, like wheat, which was for me, I couldn't do that. I don't want nobody to be extreme, but it's a way. I started over 8-9 years ago, so it was not like, okay, I just will be raw vegan now and join the community and be happy. It's absolutely not. I'm so happy seeing the community and being there, but first maybe make an experiment for yourself. See what's for yourself, but keep changing. It's so easy. If you are not happy doing what you do now in the situation you are now in, what will change tomorrow? You can't. If you keep doing the same, expect tomorrow will be the same.
So what do you eat, or what did you?
My diet is also not fixed, and I don't try to stress my body with it. But living on this island in a tent for many months, it was melons, and you can survive. And I'm not super skinny dying, absolutely not. You can survive with watermelons, with all kinds of fruits you like. Water. In my situation, my body needs water. I can't eat very dense food because my digestion slows down and I sleep. If you are really sleepy, I don't want that. I want to enjoy the day. I want to sleep at night. So for me, it's really high waterish fruit. Sour fruit. I love citrus fruit. All citrus, that my body is absorbing that, and it needs to clean, I guess, to detoxify. That would be a fruit, a juice cleanse I could recommend as much as you can do it. Don't start from the beginning with such radical things I'm now, but change. You can try to eliminate first, like cheese. Nobody really needs cheese to live. First, maybe this would be the first step, could be. Then wheat, maybe you can replace. YouTube channels are a very good inspiration to search recipes, what you can eat, how you can eat. I really recommend to go to your personal preferences, what you like. If you don't like something and somebody forces you to eat, there are several food, you will not do it.
So how do you feel today? How's your health today?
I'm happy waking up in the morning. I'm really very happy, and the day is always an adventure. I have a good feeling. I have a good gut feeling. We say in Polish, when you are happy in your gut, you are happy, and this is what happened to me. Yeah.
And what about your thyroid?
I have tested it. People say it's impossible to get cured. I have no inflammation from very high inflammation. It was not a little bit. It was like, I don't know, over 800. People who measure that will know that's very high. It is now.
It's gone?
The antibody, it's called, antibodies are not there anymore. I don't know if it's sleeping, how you want to judge, but I don't really, it's not so important. I know I feel good, it's working, I have energy. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for inviting me and letting me share this story.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you.
Er du blevet nysgerrig for, hvad det er for en kost, man skal spise for at opnå de her resultater? Så gå over på min hjemmeside Rask på Raw. Her kan du nemlig downloade min gratis Kom I Gang guide, som fortæller dig meget mere om principperne, så du selv kan komme i gang. Og hvis du er klar til at tage dit liv og helbred til endnu højere højder, så lad mig coache dig helt personligt, så du får de allerbedste resultater. Vi ses på min hjemmeside. Hej hej!